What's up, Cancer? My lovely Cancerians. This is an awesome reading for you guys. This is Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for the second half of January 2020. Those of you that are not aware, you are currently in the full moon of Cancer right now. So I expect this reading to be awesome for all of you guys. I want to apologize too for not doing the first half of the month readings. Those of you guys that follow me pretty closely, I unfortunately had a loss in my family, so I really needed to take some time for myself these last couple weeks and make sure I was in the right headspace, because it was a really difficult time for myself and my family. So for those of you that are loyal to this channel and watch me often, thank you in advance for your support, and I hope that you guys can all understand and stick with me despite the fact that I didn't do your first half of January readings. But let's hope that the second half of January readings are all about you. Because, let's face it, it may be January in Capricorn season, but we are in your full moon. And that is a hella thing to be proud of. Alright? Alright, Cancer, let's do this. Soulmate reading, second half of January. Ooh. We have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. So traditional values and coming out of a stalemate here. Being able to see things for the better. You want to bounce. What are you? Eight of Swords. Mental anguish, feeling trapped. Nightmare card, kind of be feeling stuck in your own, like a jail of your own making, I guess. Mental anguish. Alright. Here we go. This first card is you. Tower moment. Boy, do I know what that feels like. Scorpionic energy. So a big change is going on right now with you. Could be a positive situation, could be a negative situation. We will find out as we're going through. Your loved one is the Star card. So they are currently healing. This is actually really interesting. You should check out my full moon reading, because these cards both came up in sync with each other in my full moon reading. Just saying. So the Star, Aquarian energy, this represents healing, wishes, spiritual growth. Next card is the energy between the two of you. The Devil. Okay, so Capricorn energy, ironic during Capricorn season. The Devil can mean sexual energy, a very intense sexual draw to each other. It can also mean procrastination, negative feelings, or feeling of being bound to someone that you cannot escape. So I don't know if you guys can actually see in this card, you see this snake that goes around Pan right here? Pan is a Greek god, but the snake, it's eating its own tail. This is called the Ouroboros sign, which is the soulmate sign, which is meaning that this is a soul cycle. The Ouroboros represents rebirth, or coming back, a regeneration, a coming back after you have died and being reincarnated, okay? So this card, the Devil isn't always bad, okay? But you guys definitely do have some sort of energy connecting the two of you, and it could be a past type of life energy. All right. Current challenge. Temperance. Trying to find balance emotionally. Temperance sometimes is both fire and water, so trying to find a way to kind of calm the storm. Temperance is Sagittarian type of energy as well, so we could be talking about a Sagittarius. We have all higher arcana here. Didn't I say this was going to be a crazy reading for you guys? All right, so Temperance, great. This is a good card. It means that there is healing happening. So I know in the past, Cancer, like you guys have been going through some stuff, trying to figure out what to do with your relationships. This could be very good moving forward. Okay. The blockage is the Hanged Man in reverse. Not being able to see from a different point of view. Pisces energy. Okay. The Hanged Man, you need to be able to see from a different point of view. If you're not able to see from someone else's shoes, it can cause discomfort, it can cause pain, it can cause disagreements, and it can cause the other person to resent the other one in a relationship. Next card, past situation that is currently influencing you. Knight of Pentacles, not wanting to make an offer of commitment. All right, past situation for your loved one. Sorry, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles on this side. So let me clarify that. Knight of Pentacles is not taking an action towards commitment. This side is the not wanting to make an offer of commitment and or being afraid to make an offer of commitment, thinking too much about a situation. Both are slow energies, very slow energies, Pentacles, all right? So they're both blocked. Interesting. All right, next card, outcome from your point of view. Queen of Swords, Libran energy, wanting an even give and take. Queen of Swords can be very sharp, very cold. However, she is always truthful. She was always honest. She never cuts people out of their life unless she needs to. She says the truth and only the truth. She doesn't say things to hurt people. She says things to make people better, okay? Outcome from your loved one's point of view. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen on Queen. All right, so we might have a same-sex relationship going on here or situation going on here. Whatever we're talking about. Queen of Wands, usually in the upright, this is the red carpet queen. I know you guys have heard me say that in the past. This woman also has a natural instinct, has, an ability to almost psychic, to be able to see things before they happen. However, we see it in reverse, so we see it being blocked. So this woman who is very sexual and very confident and very charismatic and has people follow her and is very intuitive, she's blocked. So she's very insecure right now. And her emotions could be very on edge because of whatever has happened. But again, we have the healing card here, okay? So whatever's happening here, and this is a healing card as well. So just because they're in this energy doesn't mean that they can't come out of it, okay? Final outcome, King of Swords. So when the King of Swords is in reverse, this is a manipulative energy. This means that someone got emotional, was thinking with their heart over their head, but their negative emotions, not their positive emotions, okay? You see the crow up here, or the raven? It's a very wise energy. This is Gemini, generally represented by it, as Sagittarius. What we see here is someone is hurt, so they are making a cut. They're making a cut, they're stabbing things out. They're not being just about how they react. They are just reacting to protect themselves instead of to protect others, okay? And the energy under the deck is the Five of Wands. So there's been conflict and disagreement, and or there could have been multiple suitors, so people fighting over, multiple people fighting over the same person. All right, let's get some clarification here. What's this Tower moment here for Cancer? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of Pentacles for you over here. So the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, kind of similar to Cancer herself. This is a Taurus type of energy generally. But what we are seeing in reverse is a lack of wanting to put the effort in, not wanting to be nurturing, not wanting to give or take care of the homestead or care for other people. Instead, it's a selfish type of energy of wanting to focus on oneself. So why are we there? Because of a loss of money or a loss of feel of stability for some reason. Okay. What about the star over here? Ooh. Five of Swords. Felt defeated in the past, but is working through it. There's healing here. Again, healing is working through. So somebody felt defeated or left behind. And there was communication. Either there is going to be communication or there has been communication in the past, and it was swift moving. So your loved one might actually be communicating with you that they have healed or they are working on their healing. Or they may be communicating something with you that will help them heal. Okay. The Devil here. I guess you want to come out. Nine of Swords in reverse for the Devil. So that's the nightmare card, being done with the nightmares. 2 swords, being stuck in a stalemate. What's a stalemate over? Over a judgment. Okay. Judgment, tower, interesting. Something happened here, and this bond between the two of you is so strong and so powerful, but it caused kind of like an anguish or anxiety between the two of you or one of you, and it caused a stalemate, an inability to speak through. It's almost like something happened and neither one of you knew what to say, so you just didn't say anything. You were both afraid to just speak your truth, so you just stayed quiet and you let it fester. But judgment has come. Judgment has come, and what is the judgment about? We get an answer. No longer waiting. So, oh, there's 2. Ooh, and the High Priestess. It was hidden there. All right. So, following one's intuition, no longer waiting for something. High Priestess is very strong. So, whoever we're talking about, they're not waiting for their ships to come in anymore. They're just going to move ahead and follow their instinct. Temperance, patience. We have the Chariot card. That's you, Cancer. So being able to move forward triumphantly. Where are we moving forward towards, though? Towards an Emperor. Interesting. We got the High Priestess. We got the Emperor. Similar energies. The Emperor is the Divine Masculine card. So, Cancer, if this is you, you are the Divine Masculine in your relationship. It could be what this is about. You didn't want to make an offer of stability to your loved one because you didn't think that you had what it took to be able to manage this relationship. Again, okay? Emperor is very controlling energy as well. It could be that whatever this energy is here, somebody felt like they were being controlled and they didn't want to be controlled. They didn't want to feel like they were losing their identity in someone else. Nothing popped there. Okay. What's this Hangman? The Empress. All right, we got a divine partner here. Empress in reverse, though. So this Empress was being very selfish. So not wanting to see from another point of view. The Empress is being selfish, being very kind of like emotionally, not emotionally unsteady, but dependent upon other people's perceptions of who they are. So one or both of you were really dependent on the other person to express who they were, what they meant to you, or if you were beautiful, if you were strong enough, if you were smart enough. It's like their self-confidence in themselves wasn't there, so they were looking towards the other person to validate that. Okay. That can be very cumbersome for a relationship. It's hard. You know, we're all a little insecure, to be honest. We all are. There's things we're insecure about. But it could be that this insecurity, because this was such an intense connection, just kind of cannonballed or snowballed, I guess is the best way to say it, and just got bigger and bigger, and something happened between the two of you here. It seems like you were connected, though. Knight of Pentacles is the Sun in reverse. So you, Cancer, did not want to make an action. You didn't act. You didn't act. So if you are the Divine Masculine in this and you're the Emperor here, and your Divine Counterpart over here, the Divine Feminine, maybe they were a little insecure. They were looking for validation of what you guys were, where you guys wanted to go. And you didn't act on it. You didn't act on it, and because of that, there's a sadness here. There is a disappointment. There is a negative energy here. The Sun is also Divine Masculine. It also means Leo. Why is the Sun in reverse? Oh, why is the Sun in reverse? Because the Hangman. So that's you down at the bottom, Cancer. Because somebody needed to see from a different point of view. And it looks like you didn't in the past. That's your blockage. What about this Page of Pentacles over here? Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Let's stall this kid out. Devil, 2 cups, soulmates, past life energy. I'm already getting the twin flame reference here. We got, where is it? We got judgment. That's a karmic connection. You got almost all higher arcana here. Lots of energy here. So this person saw you as their soulmate, or sees you as their soulmate. And it's maybe overwhelming them. Because there's no balance. They don't feel balanced about whatever the situation is. Something is off balance. What's off balance? Yep, your loved one right here, that's the codependent one. They feel dependent upon you to validate this relationship. Because they probably feel so much towards you. And you're Cancer, you feel. We all know you do, but you don't express it. Because you're afraid to. You're afraid that if you say something, it won't come out right or whatever, and they'll get rejected. But this person over here, you know, they're in it. Outcome from your point of view. To confirm the 7 of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So you're gonna take your time. You're gonna step back. You're just gonna sit here and watch it grow. You're gonna see what's gonna happen from your loved one's point of view. The Tower, great. And the Page of Pentacles again. So something is going to happen to your loved one in the future, and or already has, which is really going to flip them on edge, and they're not going to feel worthy enough to even try and make an offer to you because of whatever they're going through. They're emotionally off kilter right now. They don't feel secure in themselves. They don't feel secure in this relationship. I'm actually amazed there's not more swords, because it seems like they're going through something. Yeah, and they're not confident enough to take a blind leap of faith towards you right now. Even though they love you, they know what this connection is. They're healing. They gotta heal. They gotta finish healing through whatever this is. And then the King. Overall outcome. King of Swords might be manipulative energy, but we have the Page of Cups here. So there is going to be communication about another offer of love. There's going to be communication about perhaps a forgiveness, an apology. There's emotion here between the two of you. But this Knight of Wands here, so that's a fast-moving sign of passion. So there might be a refusal to jump right back into things because of what's going on. And there might be some impatience on one or both of your parts. We had Temperance in here before, right? Yeah, Temperance was right here. So there might be an impatience, but you guys are going to work through it. You're no longer going to feel like you're stuck out in the cold. Whoever has been kind of stuck here, there's a burden. You're working through it. You're almost at the end of it, though. So Cancer, if this is something you're going through and this is resonating with you guys, your loved one's going through it. They're struggling with something right now. And if they haven't hit this Tower moment, they will soon. It looks like you're not happy with how things have gone either, because you didn't want to commit. This person is coming off as codependent, but let me tell you something about the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress card. These are two very important cards, and they're flipped on their edge right now because of a blockage, because of this Tower moment, or because of an inability to have something expressed freely. They want commitment, and without that commitment, they feel off edge. Okay? Nine of Pentacles is a sign of independence. It can be a sign of being codependent. However, it can also mean that this other person really wants to be with someone else, or might be with someone else. Their heart might be given to someone else. Okay? And the Empress, it's just kind of a selfish type of energy. It's a very nurturing energy, though. They're just kind of stuck in their ego right now, and they can't work their way out of it because they don't know how to They don't know how to give for someone else right now. They're so focused on themselves to heal themselves. They don't know how to flip that. Okay. All right, let's get some energy here from the Spirits of Darkness and Light deck. Can I get 3? Can I get 2 cards? That's 1. Decay, rot, and stagnation. So something has been stalled here for so long that it's dying. It's falling apart. Spirit of the Sun. Energy, vitality, and resurrection. So whatever has been dying or has been stagnant has some hope here. So it's coming back. That's the next one. Spirit of Earth. Nature, grounded, and ancestors. So your loved one here, or cross watchers if you're watching this, you gotta ground yourself. You gotta come back, figure out who you are. This resurrection definitely goes with that judgment card there too. It's asking you to let yourself heal, okay? Stop being stagnant. Move. You're just gonna build cobwebs on this relationship that has so much power behind it. All of these cards are mostly higher arcana. The energy of your full moon and the energy of the powers that be are telling you to pick up your feet and move. Open your heart chakra and express how you feel. You gotta face your fears. And if your fear is that your loved one might not be able to love you the way that you need, then you need to tell them how to love, okay? Or ask them if they're able to love you that way. Don't make the decision for them. A relationship is not one-sided. It is 2 people working together, growing together, loving together. Okay? This whole thing could be that you both had a perception of what you wanted in your relationship and the other person didn't fit it to 100%. Maybe they got it to about 98%. But then they said something or did something, or you got scared because it was so intense and you thought that this was going to work, and you're like, whoa, I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready for this. No, I'm not ready. So I'm not going to offer it. You know what I mean? Communication's coming, though, from your loved one. Something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen. All right, can I get a card? A message from your loved one to Cancer. Get a message. This is the Twin Flames message 2 for Mystic Moon. Message from the loved one to Cancer. Here. I am working towards a better future. So they're either healing themselves or they are really putting the time into work to build their foundation so that they can be more stable and stronger for you guys. I'm going to do these cards too. This is the magic spell cards. Can I get 1 oracle card here? Just for a message. Something for Cancer to work on or think about for the rest of the month. Wow. True love, come to me. Wow. True love shall come to me as I do will, so mote it be. Wow. There you go, Cancer. That's your true love right there. It's true love. And there's a lot of change happening. You're feeling it, they're feeling it. It's the inability for you guys to commit to each other that's causing this issue. You both want it though, but you're afraid to act on it. You're like afraid that if I commit and it doesn't work out, then what? But what happens if it does work out, Cancer? What happens if it does? All right, my lovely Cancerians, as always, it is a pleasure reading for you guys. This was an amazing reading right here. Oh, man. I hope this resonated with some of you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out my full moon reading that I did as well. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in February. Deuces.